Ever heard the deep growl of a V8 engine and wondered, how on earth do they build that thing? V8 engines are a marvel of precision, power, and modern engineering. And in today's world, their assembly isn't done by just greasy hands and loud tools. It's a symphony of robotics, human skill, and high-tech quality control. In this video, we're diving inside a modern engine plant to see exactly how a V8 engine is put together, from bare metal to roaring beast. Trust us, you'll never look at a muscle car the same way again. Right here, on History of Simple Things. The journey of a V8 engine begins with a massive chunk of metal, the engine block. It's typically cast from aluminum or iron depending on the application, aluminum for lighter, high-performance engines, and iron for those built to haul or tow. This block is like the skeleton of the engine. It houses the cylinders, and every other part will eventually bolt to it. After casting, the block goes through a process called machining, where robots use precision tools to shave off fractions of a millimeter to create perfectly smooth surfaces. Every hole, channel, and groove is measured down to the micrometer. Here, computer-controlled arms flip and rotate the block like a pancake, drilling, honing, and milling with incredible speed and accuracy. Before any parts go in, the block is washed with high-pressure jets to remove metal shavings, oil, and casting sand. It's not just clean, it's surgically clean. Once the block is ready, the next star of the show is the crankshaft. This is the heart of the engine's motion. It converts the up and down movement of the pistons into that wonderful spinning force that turns your wheels. On the assembly line, the crankshaft is gently lowered into place, supported by smooth bearings that let it spin effortlessly. It's bolted in with extreme torque precision, often using automated torque guns that ensure every bolt is tightened exactly to spec. A mistake here? Catastrophic. So each installation is verified by sensors and cameras. If something's even slightly off, the line stops immediately. Now comes one of the most beautiful parts of engine building, the pistons and connecting rods. These components are pre-assembled in a separate station, then inserted into the cylinders from the top of the block. Imagine a choreographed dance. A robotic arm lines up the piston, compresses the piston rings, and slides it smoothly into the cylinder. Another arm connects the rod to the crankshaft, locking it in place with high-strength bolts. A V8, of course, has 8 of these piston assemblies, each one meticulously checked and positioned. All of them have to move in perfect sync. A computer tracks each install with laser accuracy. There's no guessing, just science. Now we get to the timing components, starting with the camshaft. This long shaft controls the opening and closing of the engine's valves. In many V8s, it sits inside the engine block, and it must be timed perfectly with the crankshaft. The camshaft is installed, followed by a chain or belt system called the timing set. This ensures the pistons and valves are always in sync, down to milliseconds. This is like giving your engine a heartbeat. Miss a beat, and the whole thing can seize up. To verify timing, computers monitor every rotation of the components. Some factories even use 3D vision systems to visually confirm alignment in real time. Next up, the cylinder heads. These sit on top of the engine block, sealing off the cylinders and holding the valves, spark plugs, and fuel injectors. If the block is the skeleton, the heads are the brain. Each head is machined in advance and comes packed with tiny moving parts, valves, springs, rockers, and more. They're assembled in substations, where technicians and robots work side by side. Then, robots place the head gasket and carefully lower the heads onto the block. These gaskets are just microns thick but critical. They must handle massive pressure and heat, without leaking. Bolting them down is a complex process. The bolts are tightened in a precise sequence to avoid warping the metal, all done by automated torque systems with built-in error detection. With the heads in place, it's time to install the valve train. This includes components like the lifters, pushrods, and rocker arms that translate the camshaft's movement into opening and closing valves. Each piece must be installed in the exact position it was matched to. Some manufacturers even barcode each part and scan it as it's placed, ensuring full traceability. It's like building a Lego set, but each brick has a birth certificate. Then the valve covers are sealed on top, protecting the moving parts inside. The engine is starting to look real now. We're now in the final stretch. The engine needs to breathe and eat, so in goes the intake manifold and fuel injection system. These components are pre-assembled into modules that snap or bolt onto the top of the engine. The exhaust manifolds go on the sides. These are the pipes that carry burnt gases out of the engine. Everything is torqued and sealed to handle intense temperatures and vibration. At this point, the engine wiring harness is also installed. This is the nervous system connecting sensors and controls to the engine control unit, ECU. Without it, the engine can't talk to the car. Before the engine is fired up, it needs oil. So the oil pan is bolted on, the dipstick inserted, and the oil pump connected. Dozens of sensors are installed: temperature sensors, knock sensors, cam position sensors, and more. These allow the engine to constantly monitor its own performance and adjust as needed. It's not just metal anymore, it's a smart machine. The engine is then marked with a serial number, and its digital fingerprint is saved in the manufacturer's database. From now on, every test and every stat is traceable back to this exact engine. Before the engine leaves the factory, it must prove itself. In many plants, every engine undergoes a cold test. This means rotating the crankshaft using external motors while sensors check compression, oil pressure, and resistance. Then comes the hot test, where the engine is actually started and run briefly on a test bench. This simulates real-world driving and catches any issues before it's shipped. Engines that pass are cleared for vehicle installation. Those that don't are sent to diagnostics or torn down. No room for error here. And there you have it. That's how a modern V8 engine is born. From a rough metal block to a precision-tuned power plant, it's a process that blends human expertise with robotic consistency. So next time you hear that signature V8 rumble, remember, it took hundreds of steps, countless checks, and some of the most advanced machinery on Earth to make that engine roar. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.